Hello everyone, I'm your host, Boss Zombie. Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls Online. It's time to begin the end.
Over here. We have much to
No, Venice, that quest is not for now. Copper Daria. I don't even remember if we dealt with her at all during the... God, it's been so long since the beginning of the Daggerfall stuff. Did we... I don't think we interact with her, but she's in charge of, like, the spies for all the... Okay. All the Daggerfall stuff, right?
About time you got here.
Oh, I don't believe we've met?
Name's Daria.
The Ring of
but my
Daggers, that's
friends
what it is.
call me Copper. I head up the Ring of Daggers, the King's espionage agency. You're looking for Vanus, right?
I guess?
I'll eat sand before I give orders to the King's right hand. You want to help Vanus with his crazy plan? Be my guest.
Am I the king's right hand?
Really? Zet's tears you're as crazy as he is. I better get to work then. There are a lot of preparations to make. Vanus should be here shortly. I'll let him give you the details. Also, you owe me 10 gold. I'll collect later.
What? Hmm?
So, what's the bet?
100 gold says there's an attempt on our lives within the week.
That's a sucker bet. The hidden armigers have hit us at least once a week for the past 3 months.
All right. 300 says that when the Dominion spies contact us, it'll be Cariel, not Razumdar.
Cariel? That wench knows better than to show her face around me. Mark my words, I'm going to have to hunt her down to slit her throat.
And after you do, that 300 gold will buy you enough ale to celebrate for a year.
I'll take that bet.
And share the ale if you win. Let's go. We have a lot of work to do.
What?
Apologies for my lateness.
Wait. Whoa. Wait. Whoa. Oh.
Finally. I was beginning to think you'd never...
Oh no. Oh no. I've created a dragon break. Whoops. That's my bad. Sorry if space and time collapse.
Thank you for coming so quickly, champion. I've been consulting with Countess Hakruba of the Fighters Guild. Both of our guilds believe the time has come to take the fight to Cold Harbor. But this places us in a delicate political position.
What's the problem?
Trust, as always. The Alliance leaders will never agree to join forces. And if our guilds only work with one alliance, the other two will see it as a betrayal. For both guilds, our neutrality is our strength. We can't afford to take sides.
Is it that bad?
The war in Cyrodiil has been long and bloody, and all three alliances are spread thinly. They can't commit resources to an assault on Cold Harbor without making themselves vulnerable. I want to bring all three leaders together, maybe cut a deal.
What do you need from me?
You're in a unique position. You can speak with authority, but you're not an alliance leader. You're respected, you have a reputation. They may let you get a word in before they leap at each other's throats. In short, you're the perfect diplomat.
You want me to speak with the Alliance leaders?
I found the perfect meeting place. A neutral location far from disputed territories, an island called Sturk. I can get you an audience with each leader and provide magical transportation. You just need to convince them to travel to Sturk.
I'll do my best.
That's all I ask. I'll open the portal. I think it's best that I travel with you and make introductions as a neutral party. That might make things easier.
Oh. Wee. Oh, that's not what Mournhold's load screen normally does. Say, Mournhold was badly damaged at the end of the First Era when it was attacked by Mehrunes Dagon. The Daedric Prince was defeated by Almalexian and Sotha Sil, and the city has been entirely rebuilt. The Tribunal Temple looms over Mournhold from an eminence to the north. Oh, that's right. I forgot about Dagon. Dagon gets into Tamriel a lot. He did it then, he did it during Battlespire, he did it during Oblivion, the game, not the
Watch
place.
yourselves, outsiders. Give us a good reason and the armigers will cut you down where you stand.
We'll burn you.
And shatter you.
Any questions? I didn't think so.
Silence, Thrush. Master Galarian, please continue.
My companion hopes to speak with you about the impending Cold Harbor crisis.
I have heard tales of this one. The Skull King favors the bold, even among his enemies. Come, champion, let us speak.
Hey, Yoren. It's, well, last time I did this, I was on your side. I forgot how fancy you looked.
I will stay your execution since you came all this way. But choose your words carefully. I'm not a patient king.
Thank you for speaking with me, honored Skald King.
Yes, well, I am both suspicious and curious. If you are an assassin, though, get on with it. But remember this, you're coming to Sovngarde with me.
You don't fear death?
To fear death is to fear life. I am Nord. When my time comes, I will embrace it. Sovngarde will be glorious. No meetings, no schemes. But you're not here to talk philosophy. What do you want?
It's time to take the offensive against Molag Bal.
Who? The three alliances? Has magical travel rattled your brain? Speak plainly. What do you ask of me?
I propose a moot. A meeting of all three alliance leaders on the island of Sturk.
Where the All Flags Army was born. If the other leaders agree, I will attend. If nothing else, it should make a good story. Now leave me before my dinner gets cold.
Okay. I think that went well. Thrush. Ooh, the Ordinators. Man. Oh, wait, they're gonna be the... This is gonna be the last of the three alliances I explore, isn't it? You can stop that.
That went well, I think. Shall we move on?
Where to next?
Eldenroot. We should have a somewhat warmer reception there, as I have known Queen Irene for quite some time. That being said, I expect that she'll be accompanied by heavily armed guards. Irene is friendly, but not foolish.
Okay. Where's the portal? Oh, just over here. You gotta hand it to the Ordinators. They got cool armor. The Elden trees of Valenwood, a titanic species of Grat Oak, are among the oldest living things on Tamriel. They are revealed as focal points of the essence of the green. Ah, the green. That's a big subject. Come on, it's a solo area. It shouldn't be that hard to load. Ooh.
Greatly esteemed Queen Irene Arana Aldmeri, it is my great honor to present to you...
Varnus, you're so formal. I remember the patience and kindness you showed an awkward, freckled waif all those years ago on fair Somerset. You captured this child's heart then, and it remains with you to this day.
You warm an old man's heart, my queen. I remember well those halcyon days.
As do I, my old friend.
Hey, it's Resum Dur.
Sorry about all these guards.
Dark.
I'm told they're
Wait, where's
necessary.
Naryu? She wasn't in... Maybe
These
she
are
was in the
dark
area.
days.
A wise precaution, my queen. My counsel would be no different. If you'll permit it, my companion would like to speak with you.
Ah, yes. Let me meet this hero I've heard so much about. It's not often the heroic deeds of one who by all rights should be considered a mortal enemy reach my ears. Come, let's talk.
Can I talk to Resum Dur real fast? Resum Dar? I can never say his name right.
This one's eye is on you. Make one move against the queen, and this one will cut you down.
Alright. We were friends once. We'll be friends again. Hello, Queenie.
Varnus is a dear man. In many ways, he is family to me. Since he has given you his trust, I'm willing to set aside our differences. But under different circumstances, you and I would be sworn enemies.
My only sworn enemy is Molag Bal, Your Majesty.
Well spoken, and point taken. To be perfectly honest, I couldn't pass up the opportunity to meet you. Your exploits are legendary.
Ooh, you've heard of me?
A true champion is like a stone cast upon the waters of history. The ripples it creates travel far and wide.
I'm humbled, thank you.
Humility is a noble thing. But you must also remain strong and self-assured. A true champion is also history's pawn, and history is a cruel and unfeeling master. But enough philosophy. What did you wish to speak with me about?
I come to propose a meeting on the island of Stirk to discuss an assault on Coldharbour.
And you need all 3 of the Alliance leaders to attend this meeting. A bold suggestion. I like it. Very well. I make no promises with regards to the negotiations themselves, but I will attend. That much I promise.
Okay.
I didn't think it possible. Well done! We must return and begin the preparations.
Let's go.
We have much to do. Come.
Oh, that was me. I always forget that's me.
Tell the lovely Daria that this one looks forward to seeing her light figure in her tight
Raz,
leathers.
inappropriate.
This one has no regrets.
Alright, now we're going to the our Alliance capital, right? Hey, Stormhaven. Situated ahead. Oh, it's the same load screen. So why did Mournhold have a different load screen than normal? What was that? Oh, because Mournhold and Eldenroot don't normally have load screens. You're going to Deshaun and Grotwood. Oh, this isn't his solo. This is not a solo load either. Oh, so the game creates specific. Okay, I've got it. Creates specific instances. This. Well, actually, are we in the Fighters Guild? We are. Oh. What's up, V?
All 3 leaders have agreed to join us on Stirk. Now comes the tricky
Oh,
part.
we didn't have to talk to Emmerich because we're best friends. That wasn't the tricky part?
Individually, the leaders are rational, even reasonable. But get them together and, well, you'll see soon enough. Everything's been prepared. Are you ready to travel to the summit?
Yeah.
Then, with your permission, I'll open the portal to Stirk. May Auriel's hand guide us all.
Open.
The word has been given.
Oh, hey, Krupa.
A moment, please. I'll wait for you on the other side.
Okay, why are we yelling?
Our representative,
Oh.
Captain Alfari.
I interrupted her, sorry. Though claimed at times by Valenwood, the Ghost, Gold Coast, and Hammerfell, the island of Stirk is really a no man's land. It belongs to anyone. If it belongs to anyone, it's the pirates of the Abyssinian Sea, who use Stirk's alien ruins as arenas for settling disputes through trial by combat. Where is this place as far as maps? Oh! Nowhere. Wow, it's really far out there. Why the hell does Valenwood claim this place? This is closer to Somerset.
Welcome to the island of Stirk. Representatives from all 3 alliances are gathering at the meeting place. It's just up ahead, through the ruins.
Have the Alliance leaders arrived?
I'm told they'll be arriving at the meeting site by portal any moment. After all the bloodshed in Cyrodiil, I fear the leaders won't be quick to trust one another. Perhaps you can help them see the wisdom in cooperation.
I will do my best.
I don't envy you the task. We've already assembled quite a team of experts for the Coldharbour invasion itself. I'll try to introduce you to some of them on the way to the meeting. Lead on.
So there's going to be a lot of character...
2 kings and a queen with barely a thimble of patience between them. Reaching a compromise will be no small task, I promise you.
This is going to introduce all the major characters from all 3 of the Alliance quest lines, I think. Hey, Clarice.
Good. Look! It's Lady Laurent!
Stibbins!
Careful with that, you clumsy fool. Do hurry it up. We're missing everything.
I never weary of your charms, Lady Laurent.
Vanus Galarian as I live and breathe. Thank you so much for this opportunity. I had no idea the summit was to be held on the legendary island of Stirk.
It seemed a fitting choice. It was here that the leaders of the First Era, assembled the All-Flags Navy to do battle with the Slode.
I can't wait to see what surprises Molag Bal's realm has in store for us.
We are waging war, not embarking on a sightseeing expedition, milady.
Fear not, Vanus. I can take care of myself and my useless lump of a manservant. Stibbins, haven't you finished tying those bags yet? Oh, you really are hopeless.
Farewell, milady. We must dash. We're expected at the summit.
Okay. Hey, it's the Vanos siblings. I believe they come into play in the Ebonheart plotline?
According to my calculations, the chances that the leaders of the three alliances can reach any kind of agreement is 756,000 to 1.
They also like dwarven stuff.
Isn't it exciting? The Mage Guild actually asked us to come with them on this mission. It seems our hard work is finally paying off.
Yeah, these are all major players from, well, all the alliances. Velos, I don't remember you.
Talk won't get us anywhere. Action. That's what will stop Molag Bal.
Okay. I'm sure we'll be reintroduced eventually.
Wonderful. It's Tellinger.
Oh, Tellinger.
Here's Tellinger the Artificer himself. Must it always take a crisis to pull you away from your toys, Telly?
Vanus, your robes smell of failed experiments and your words of failed wit.
Tell me, Telly, what Dwemer rubbish pit did you crawl out of this week?
You really must learn to respect your betters, old friend.
Do let me know when one happens by, won't you? I don't have the time or the energy, Tellinger, so I'll bid you good day.
Ouch.
Getting the leaders to cooperate will be no small task. I hope you're up for it.
Dorthil. I don't remember a lot of these characters. Dithis.
I pray these talks go smoothly. We need to learn to work together.
I agree. Dethys, Dinthis. Dinthis?
Well met, friend. I've heard a lot about you.
Boy, oh boy, I can't remember a lot of these characters. Who else is here?
The captain in charge of security, Alfari, is over there.
I don't believe you are from another...
Captain Alfari. Has the island been secured?
Aye. All ships in the area have been diverted away from the island, and the wards are in place.
And the Alliance leaders?
They'll be here any moment. You three should get over there as soon as you can.
We're on our way. Thank you, Captain. We must make haste.
I don't remember you at all.
Security couldn't be tighter. This should go off without a hitch.
Hey, look who it is. Hey, Darian.
It's good to see you again, my friend.
Vicord. I don't remember you.
Bah! I can't stand this glorified guard duty. Give me a skull to cleave.
Well, you live up to your namesake, Scordo!
I remember you. I probably wouldn't be standing here today if it weren't for your help.
Did you almost forget about me that fast, Gamu?
Once we get to Cold Harbor, it will be open season on Daedra.
Optimistic. Who else is here? Is that everyone? Is that our motley cast? I like your flower. Your face paint, on the other hand, is terrifying.
High King Emmerich of the Daggerfall Covenant. Queen Iran of the Old Merry Dominion. Yoren Skald King of the Ebonheart Pact.
Boy, Yoren is tall.
We must put aside our differences and work together, or this assault...
Actually, Emmerich's just the short one in this trio.
How do we know this isn't a ruse? A clever plan to divert our forces while your armies take the Imperial City. I thought backstabbing was your favorite tactic, Emmerich.
Please, are you both so arrogant? Your weapons are children's toys compared to the horrors that Molag Bal commands.
I will not wager the future of my people on the word of a snow barbarian and an adolescent female.
I fear for Tamriel's future if either of you were to sit upon the ruby throne.
Since when do you care about your people? You never lift a finger except to count your gold.
Please, my lords, this bickering is pointless.
What a waste of time.
Obstinate fools, both of you.
What a mess. Apologies, Vanus, but I'm going to check on my lion guard.
That didn't last 5 minutes. Okay, Countess.
Intractable fools. Their pride will see us all dead.
Is the Fighters Guild any different?
We've served as the first line of defense against Molag Bal's invaders, destroying his dark anchors all across Tamriel. They've succeeded in reducing their ranks and leveling half of Cyrodiil. What do you think?
Would the Fighters Guild be willing to invade Coldharbour?
Willing and able. But, like the Mages Guild, we are constrained by a non-interference pact. The alliances will only tolerate our presence in their realms if we remain neutral. Unless all 3 alliance leaders consent to it, our hands are bound.
Vanus?
This is going about as well as I expected, unfortunately.
How can we make them see reason?
Even if we can get them to stop bickering, they'll never agree to send troops to Coldharbour. That would leave Cyrodiil unprotected.
The guilds can lead the attack, but only if all 3 leaders agree.
An interesting idea, but they need to stop bickering long enough to consider it. Why don't you visit each of them in their camps? See if you can reason with them individually.
Okay. Hey, it's Matthias Etienne. Etienne. I can't remember how to say his name. We met you.
Your record with the Daggerfall Covenant has been exemplary. For that,
Did we?
The High King's gratitude.
I swear we did. All just generic line guards. Hey, King.
This meeting feels like 2 wolves and a sheep discussing what to have for dinner. I will not sit back and let them pick up my bones.
I have a suggestion.
That's more than I'm getting from them. What do you suggest?
Send the guilds into Coldharbour.
I don't doubt their commitment or their bravery, but they are few. And Molag Bal's followers are legion.
Do we have a choice? I don't see any other options.
All right then. I'll agree, provided you can convince the barbarian and the child queen. I don't envy you the task. They're more pig-headed than I am.
I don't know about that. You're probably all equal. Hey, it's Sirenway. I believe we meet you. Can't remember.
Be respectful in the Queen's presence. I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Your king needs to stop talking out of the side of his mouth. He has a lot of Dominion blood on his hands. We're not going to easily forget that, and we're certainly not going to fight by his side in Coldharbour.
There's an alternative.
Is there? What did you have in mind?
We can send the guilds into Coldharbour.
Perhaps. But we don't know enough about Coldharbour to fully understand what they'd be up against.
I've been there. A small team of fighters and mages guild might accomplish more than a lumbering army.
Well, it's certainly not what they'll be expecting. Very well, I'll agree, if you can convince the others.
If ifs and buts were cherries and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas. I don't think that's how the saying goes.
Bah! I don't trust your leader.
Vigord Wraithbrain. Vigrod, excuse me.
Save your breath. I will not be swayed by Emmerich's lapdog.
We need to cooperate.
What about the war in Cyrodiil? If I commit troops to this invasion, the Pact will be vastly outnumbered there.
What if we send the guilds into Coldharbour?
Wizards and mercenaries against the Daedric hordes. Without the Ebonheart Pact, they do not stand a chance.
Do you want history to remember you as the king who surrendered to Molag Bal?
How dare you? I should kill you where you stand. History will remember the Skull King as the bane of Molag Bal. I will support your foolish plan. Now get out of my sight.
God, he's easy. Are we all gonna play nice now?
Any luck? Or are they still at an impasse?
They're considering the idea, but they're not convinced.
I hope they come to their senses soon. We're going to lose the element of surprise.
They don't trust each other.
With very good reason. But the sooner they come to an agreement, does the air feel strange to you? That's odd. All of a sudden it feels like a storm is approaching.
What?
I have an ill feeling about this.
He has arrived. I can't.
Caldian, what's happening?
Go!
They say you are the
Get
one
away
who
from
fights
me.
the withered hand.
Run!
Tuwaka, watch over you.
These are the great leaders of Tamriel. Pathetic. But how convenient to have them gathered together in one place, so I can crush them like insects.
Stay back, Countess!
The insects fight back! How amusing! And yet, so very sad. All of Nirn shall be mine.
Uh-oh. Bitterwind. That's a weird name for a Storm Atronach. Usually they have... Oh, I definitely can't use Necromancy powers here. Nah, let's try it. Oh, I'm okay. I can use them. Usually, Storm Atronachs with unique names have like X's and Y's in their names. Like Zigzagool or something like that. Maybe that's Frost Atronach. No, I'm pretty sure that's Storm. Oh, right, I need to actually close this thing. Wait, could I skip fighting and just close the rift? Oh, it's a harvester. We're on Lorca, huh? Nope. Damn it, it's always stamina with harvesters. Do they sap your stamina or something? I don't put attention. Or they just have a lot of annoying lock-in-place attacks. Kill her before the thingies. Cool. I got grease. Hey, I want grease from that. Is that a Titan over there? What is that? A Storm Atronach and a Harvester and a Titan? Oh my god, it is a Titan. That's not a balanced breakfast. Stop that. Okay, so I guess here I'm safe from justice stuff. This is a very important place. I do another charge of attack. Those are nice because you hurt yourself afterwards. There you go. Boom. So who was this guy and why did he have Molag Bal inside of him?
I thought we were safe here, hidden from the enemy. The god of schemes grows more powerful by the day.
Then we must act quickly.
Agreed. There's no time to waste. We must take the fight to him.
Can you open a portal to Coldharbour?
Yes, at the Iliad Well at the center of the island.
Perhaps the attack will convince the leaders to cooperate.
After that terrible display of power, I don't think they have much choice. Honored leaders, you have seen the face of our enemy. Molag Bal threatens every living being in Tamriel. The Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild have agreed to join forces to launch an assault on Coldharbour.
Trust in us. Sanction our actions. Give us your blessings. We will not let you down.
Vanos is right. The guilds are our best and only choice. Send them to Coldharbour.
I hate to admit it, but I agree with Emmerich.
As do I. It appears that much of the distrust between our alliances was sown and nurtured by the god of schemes.
Molag Bal thrives on deception and chaos. But if you'll forgive me, this alliance war is of your own making.
Countess Hakruba, gather the surviving members of both guilds in the Sturk interior. The champion and I will go there now to open the portal.
We'll be right behind you, Vanis.
The time has come, champion.
I like being called that. You'll probably be fine.
Stendarr, protect us all!
Why, there's danger in here? You guys don't have little things above your head, so you're not allies right now. I don't think we're gonna fight. Calm down, me.
We're as ready as we shall ever be.
Why does he look bug-eyed? Like they're going different directions. Is this everyone?
Unfortunately, yes. It's not the massive army we'd hoped for. But now that Molag Bal knows we're coming, a smaller group might be our only hope of slipping into Cold Harbor undetected.
Let's do this.
It's difficult to predict where you will emerge once you reach Cold Harbor. Be on your guard, my friend.
Okay. There's no one else here. Oh, oh! Hello, everyone. Good luck. Ah, a Daedric plain. The dreadful oblivion plain of Cold Harbor is a place of death, despair, and infinite cruelty. It is ruled by Molag Bal, the lord of brutality and domination, a Daedric prince dedicated to enslaving all the mortals of Nirn. He's a bad one. He's like indisputably bad. There's a lot of morally gray Daedra, but he's a bad one. Oh, hey Cadwell. Hey other NPC. Or NPC, other person. PC, not NPC. Nice sword. Wow, look at that thing. Cadwell?
Survived then, have you? Jolly good. Jolly good.
Where is everyone?
Rotten luck. They arrived in Cold Harbor, but in entirely different locations. Bloody unpredictable. Portals to oblivion. Not to mention Molag Bal's defenses. Nasty beasties abound. Off you go, over the bridge and head inland. There's a good chap. Welcome back to Cold Harbor, old chum. Jolly good to see you. I was afraid you'd snuffed it.
What's across the bridge?
What bridge? Is there a bridge? Tricky things, bridges. Tend to have all kinds of hideous creatures living beneath them. Except that one over there. That one leads to the Hollow City.
The Hollow City?
Dreadfully dull place. And a real eyesore, if you ask me. But I suppose it's where you want to start your quest. Quest. What a simply fabulous word. Quest. 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 I just love how it rolls off the tongue.
Alright, well, I'll go there.
Welcome back to Cold Harbor.
Okay, we said that?
Welcome to the beautiful gardens of Cold Harbor. Do have a look around. Lovely day for it. Soak up the ambiance, the grandeur, the wonder of it all.
Tell me about yourself, Cadwell.
I have the honest feeling we've discussed this before, or did I already mention that? No matter. I am Sir Cadwell, the Undaunted, Knight of the Court of Cold Harbor, champion of chivalry, defender of the defenseless, shepherd to the soul-shriven.
What are you talking about?
Am I not speaking the common tongue of Nirn? I was once fluent, but time does get on, doesn't it? I'm sorry, I forgot the question, though I'm quite sure I already answered it. You really should pay more attention.
You mentioned a bridge?
Did I? I don't recall that, but there is a bridge just ahead. Leads to the city.
I love how roundabout his commentary is.
At present, but a little paint, a potted plant or two. And honestly, it's not as if you've got a lot of choices right now, so off you go.
Are you insane?
Sane? That's in the north, isn't it? I don't believe I've had the pleasure.
He's great. Alright, aren't we near... No, we are near Cadwell's hovel. I'll just check that out real quick. Maybe I won't, because Daedra... This is where Cadwell lives. It's quite cozy. Damn these not caves. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. Where the hell's the bridge?
Hello, what's this?
Oh, someone else came through, I guess? No, no fighties, please. No fighties, please. Oh, Cadwell, when did you get here?
Welcome back to Cold
Okay, he's just jumping around. Oh, this is the way. Oh, the groundskeeper. Oh. Goodness me, I've forgotten all about all this stuff. The Hollow City discovered. There she is. Oh, another person. Oh, he's wearing the Nord Hero armor. Yes, yes, I'm excited for the Skyrim expansion too. Greymoor. Man, Black Reach is gonna be cool. That's one of my favorite areas in Skyrim, just because it's so different from the rest of the world. Oh, I forgot this is like an imperial city that Molag Bal stole.
Very few would dare to enter the Prince of Murder's realm of their own choosing. Your action consists of equal parts bravery and stupidity. I think in this case, that's exactly what we need. We've been waiting for you.
Who are you?
You may refer to me as the groundskeeper, one of the few survivors that remain. I tend to this city. The magic that protects these walls and keeps us safe requires constant nurturing and the utmost care.
Where are we?
The city's original name no longer matters. Now it is a hollow city, waiting to be filled. A perfect place to begin an assault on Molag Bal. This city can be your armor against the hazards of Coldharbour. It just needs life to return it to glory.
And this is where I'm supposed to gather my army?
It could be. There is no safer place in Coldharbour, for Molag Bal's reach cannot extend into the Hollow City. That is what was intended, and that is the way it is. Please walk with me. Let me show you why this city will serve your needs.
Okay.
Watch and listen. While I could explain things to you, it will be better to simply show you. The history of the city permeates these streets, and with a bit of magic, I can reveal it to you. Now come, let us walk.
Okay, lead the way.
Long ago, this city existed in Nirn. It was alive and vibrant, and went by a different name.
Mm-hmm. Yes? Is there...
Its people were devoted to Prince Meridia, the Radiant One. They lived in peace and assumed themselves safe from any dangers. But Meridia has enemies, such as the despicable Molag Bal. The Prince of Murder sent minions from Coldharbour to destroy her beloved city.
Okay.
The city's defenders did what they could, but they were no match for Molag Bal's forces. Everyone outside the walls was slaughtered, but the warriors and mages managed to seal the gates to protect those huddled within.
This is a very long tour. I used to be in the
As
tour industry. This is
fortune would
boring.
have it, the Aeliad king Lalorian Dynar was visiting the city. A skilled warrior and tactician, he quickly took command of the city's defenses. The Aeliad king single-handedly protected one of the gates. As he fought, he prayed for assistance, and his prayers were answered. Meridia felt compassion for her followers, but she also saw an opportunity. Molag Bal's open portal worked both ways. The time had come to take the battle to Coldharbour.
Hey, some Argonian stuff.
Meridia warded the city and pushed it into Coldharbour. The city arrived intact, but many of its inhabitants were either killed or scattered by this realm's protective spells. Even the Ayleid king was captured. Still, Meridia had accomplished the impossible. She stabbed a dagger into Molag Bal's side. A portion of her realm was in his domain, and he could not touch it. The survivors lost faith, however. One by one, they left the safe confines of the city to try to return to Nurn. They were foolish, and they paid the price for rejecting Meridia's edicts.
Interesting.
Meridia foresaw a day when an opportunity would arise. An overconfident Molag Bal. Champions from another plane. On that day, this city would become the focal point for the assault against the Lord of Schemes.
Another Nord hero? Oh, no, it's the same one.
I say that the day has finally arrived. The great mage, Vanus Galarian, the Ayleid king, and you, our last best hope. You must gather your allies and bring them here. This city shall serve you well against Molag Bal. Know that every choice you make in Coldharbour will have an effect on the Hollow City. It shall be reborn with every person you save, forged into a weapon by your own hands.
And what's your role in all of this?
I am your advisor. We both wish to stop Molag Bal's machinations.
Good word.
I offer you what help I can. The Hollow City awaits you and your allies. Use it wisely, and it shall not fail you.
What's the next step?
You must gather those who were lost. King Dainar and Vanus Galarian have vital roles to play, and they must be at your side. Rescue your missing companions. Return the Hollow City to its former glory, and we can begin the assault on Molag Bal.
Okay.
You shall require more than just the king and the mage, of course, but they are as good a starting point as any. Others in this realm, allies current and soon to be, all have important parts to play in this endeavor.
Others?
As you seek out the mage and the king, I'm sure you shall meet others who require your aid. Look for those you trust and who would be willing to join us here.
And the mage and the king, where will I find them?
Go west, beyond the Moonless Walk. There you shall find the Ayleid king, held within a tower of darkness. Vanus the mage is somewhere in the eastern plain. His exact location is hidden from me.
Alright.
I recommend heading west first to find the Ayleid king, but the choice is yours. If you wish to free King Dainar, you must recover the lights of Meridia. The lights have the power to unlock his prison of darkness.
What are the lights?
Originally, the lights were a gift from Meridia. Power that protected the city and made life easier for its inhabitants. When she pushed the city into Coldharbour, she filled the lights with even more of her divine power.
And how will we use them to free the king?
King Dainar is trapped within a tower of darkness, bound by shadows and dark magic. Meridia's lights can unravel those bonds. Without them, you won't be able to set the Ayleid king free.
Where can I find these lights?
As you no doubt noticed, Molag Bal's realm has its own defenses. Things that teleport onto this plane tend to get scattered, as were your allies, as were the lights. They could be anywhere, but most likely, they are guarded by Molag Bal's forces.
You don't have anything more precise for me to go on?
Rumors only, I'm afraid. I have heard tales of a strange prison to the northwest. A tower that is not a tower, that guards one of the lights. and others whisper of a vile laboratory to the southeast that distorts the purity of Meridia's light.
Okay, we've already asked that. Woo! Welcome to Cold Harbor. It's a biggin. It's the Lightless Oubliette, the Moonless Walk, the Black Forge, the Great Shackle. Okay, so those... This is the Vanish stuff, this is the King Dinar stuff. And then we eventually go north, and we deal with Molag Bal. So, welcome to Cold Harbor. We will continue this, the end of the game, the end of the base game, in the next episode. So thanks for joining me. Come back, all the next stuff up real soon. But until then, bye.